Majestic sound. Tell them to say. You should go and tweet that.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Toby D, and you already know what it is. It's my Christian audio podcast, Faith Football Fans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Falcons are going to their second Super Bowl in franchise history. Now, during Matt Ryan's presser, of course, for the NFC Championship game, they always kept feeling the need to ask more about Aaron Rodgers and pointing out that Matt Ryan is one of the 4 quarterbacks that didn't have a Super Bowl ring. But I found it interesting that Matt Ryan said that him and Aaron Rodgers are very good friends. They talk to each other often, and they play golf together during the offseason. And so now, Matt Ryan, when you see Mr. Aaron Rodgers, when y'all go play golf, you can say, I got you. I got you. The look on your face was priceless. Now, I can't say what I would like to say for Matt Ryan to tell Aaron Rodgers, but hey, y'all know where I'm coming from. Listen, man, I tried my best not to label Mr. Aaron Rodgers the arrogant of arrogant. When somebody said he was basically the jerk of football, I said, you know what? I think that's a lighter term for him. I'm going to stick with that. Until Sunday, of course. This guy is a poor loser. And see, this is what happens when you feed into the media calling you Michael Jordan-esque. Of course, you need multiple championships in order to be compared to Michael Jordan, by the way. Saying that this man is doing things that is unknown to man. He's not human. He's a machine. He's the hottest QB out there. There's only one problem. See, I tweeted this out before. What people don't realize about my Falcons that they have become, because they continue to get disrespected of being overlooked as one of the hottest teams in the NFL. If you've been labeled with that hot label, they are looking to cool you off. Carolina started getting on a little win streak leading up into playing the Atlanta Falcons. What happened? The Falcons dumped all over them in their house. New Orleans started getting on a little win streak, started getting a little hot, trying to get to that 8-8. What happened? The Falcons dumped on them in the dome. And then everybody started talking about Russell Wilson is healthy, and they found their running game again and beat down the Detroit Lions. Didn't let them score a lot of points, but 6. And they're going to go into the Falcons' house and start running the ball again because they've turned into the old Seahawks team again. Because Thomas Rawls had 160 yards on the ground, and the only other running back to do that was Marshawn Lynch. And then the game comes. And you don't hear a thing from Russell Wilson and that offense for most of this game. Why? Because our defense that's been popping people in the mouth shut them down. I'm sitting here watching sound and effects on NFL Network. And I hear Jimmy Graham saying, after he scored that touchdown, I own this house. I've been doing this since 2010. I own this house. And then all of a sudden, you don't hear from Jimmy Graham no more. Why? Because we shut Jimmy Graham down. That's why. Matter of fact, I forgot he was even playing on the team anymore because he was so quiet. And then we get to the GreenBay Packers. Now, I'm not surprised. I knew all week they was going to be talking about Aaron Rodgers, especially after what happened in Dallas. His throw that he made, listen, man, it was a great throw. This is what Aaron Rodgers does. Now, I'm not taking anything away from much respect, but he's arrogant. And you all know when somebody's arrogant, what happens? That ground seems awfully hard when they fall and hit it. And he fell and he hit it hard in Atlanta. Took shots at our fan base. And what the fan base do? We'll show you some crowd noise. Affected them so bad that they couldn't even communicate and get their play calls in. And normally now with Aaron Rodgers, he don't get affected by crowd noise. Arguably, the Seattle Seahawks is one of the loudest places. And it doesn't affect them. But we affected them. We hit them. And we hit them often. It got so bad that we just totally frustrated and embarrassed him. He looking up at the scoreboard and can't believe that they are still at 0 going into halftime. 0. And he got all of his injured wide receivers back. They try to make excuses. They're injured. Look, I will give some credit to that. When you play 16 games straight, this being your 16th game, it takes a toll on you, bro. And you started seeing it from the get-go, from the kickoff. Bryce goes down. And then they just started falling like flies. They were beating Green Bay's offensive line up so bad on our defensive line. I'm so proud of my defensive line, by the way. Guys just started falling like flies, man. Took the center out. I can't even remember the other position guy they took out. Took the running back out. Got to the point the last 2 minutes in the game, Aaron Rodgers, all they could do is just sit him on the side in the fourth quarter, the last 2 minutes, with Hunter coming in. And he just watching, knowing that it won't be long before the graffiti comes down and he won't be the one celebrating in it. Did you think for 1 second that the Atlanta Falcons with the last game in the Dome was going to allow arrogant Aaron Rodgers and his team to celebrate on this field? Not for one doggone second Matt Ryan was going to have that. And he was sick and tired of hearing and answering questions about Aaron Rodgers when he in Atlanta. Nobody's studying about Aaron Rodgers. This about me. This about my team and what we can do. But you keep saying they hot. Keep saying they hot. And we gonna keep cooling them off, which is what my defense has been doing. Now, y'all keep sleeping on my defense if you want to. That's up to you. But the show will be continued because we're going to Super Bowl 51 in Houston like I said we were going to do all the way from the offseason up to now. But I'm going to leave it at that. Hey, man, please comment, man. It's time to celebrate. Subscribe, share, like. I'm looking forward to hearing from you how you're feeling right now. What's the vibe going on with you? My name is Toby D. Faith football fans. Peace. Gone.